Hi guys. So this is just kind of a general read for those of you that are familiar with my readings. Um, you'll understand what that means. But for those of you that are just watching one of my reads for the very first time, this is just going to be a general read for whoever it resonates with. So it just may be that you're watching right now and something in this read is a message just for you. Okay, so starting out the new year, I just thought that I would do a general read for all of my friends on Facebook. So this is for you guys. So if something does pertain to you in your situation, you can go ahead and comment below. Okay. So this is going into the new year of January 2018. And going into this new year, I do feel that you've come through some very profound lessons in 2017. With those lessons, you've learned to take the good with the bad and kind of learn to balance it out. I do see you, whoever this pertains to, is controlling more of their mood swings, learning the patterns that you have, the things that trigger you and set you off. So you've been bringing a lot of balance into that. Okay. I do see for somebody out there, you've been seeing somebody for a while. It's been pretty serious. And I do see this person maybe quite recently took a job that has taken them on more of an adventure. Maybe they're traveling more. They're not home more. This is you guys struggling to try and get your schedules to connect so that you could spend time together. It is going to be something that is hard. But I do see things smoothing out a lot more between both of your schedules, including their schedule in 5 months. Okay. But this is something that is really taking a toll on your relationship. And it's going to kind of smooth out in 5 months. Then you're going to come into that, you're going to be able to spend more time together. But I do see this individual wanting more of a commitment in your relationship. So I do see things getting more serious. So we'll just say right now, everything that's happening is happening to set things up so that the both of you can come into a committed relationship and maybe even settle down, live together. And so this is kind of like preparation, because with him traveling, again, I don't know if this is male or female, but with them traveling, they're making more money, and that's more money where they're saving. So I do see this as being something hard. And this could even be like me being a military mom and my kids are facing deployment. This could even be like something to deal with them, where they're having to leave behind a relationship to go away, to travel, to do what they have to do. But it's setting up for the future. So there's going to be more abundance. There's going to be more money. It's going to be happy outcome, even though right now there's that struggle. There's that not being able to be with your partner, not being able to see your partner. Okay, so I also feel that somebody out there has been suffering a lot from insomnia. When you're suffering from insomnia, I can tell you that the best thing to do would be to maybe go on YouTube. Michael Searly has some really good sleep hypnosis YouTube videos. So you might want to just put some earbuds on and listen to while you're falling asleep. Okay, because these are all messages that are going to go into your subconscious mind, but you will definitely fall asleep. So for you that's suffering from insomnia, I'm also feeling that you may need to change some of your eating habits, and that'll change. That'll help you sleep at night. Back pain. Somebody out there suffering from back pain. The reason you're suffering from this back pain is because you're holding a lot of resentment unforgiveness. And it's time for you to come to terms with, whatever the situation was, because it's time for you to let go, give it to God, and just release it. It's like that saying that we've all heard, that when you don't forgive somebody, it's like you consuming rat poison and hoping that they're affected. Okay. Holding unforgiveness only affects you. So this is somebody that's having like a lower back pain, maybe in the middle of the back, some type of back pain. But it just, whatever happened in that relationship, yes, both of you are wounded, both of you are hurt, but it's time, you're the one that's being affected with health issues. So it's time for you to release it, let it go, and forgive the situation, whatever did happen. I do feel that the other person has tried to make amends, but you're holding so much resentment deep inside that you're just rotting. Okay, and so the back is kind of speaking out to you. Okay, for others of you, I do see this may be like a younger crowd, somebody that's young. I do have a lot of young Facebook friends, but I do see you're wanting to make a decision when it comes to schooling. You're wanting to make a decision and you're not getting that support of the family. Whatever the line of your choice for college is, it's like your parents, your mother, your father, they don't want you to go for that field. And they're trying to convince you for something else. But this is truly your passion. This is where you want to go. So just stand your ground and move forward and just go with what you feel is right for you, okay? Justice. I'm seeing justice being done. So for those of you that have any type of a court case, maybe it's been lingering or it's about to start, I do see justice coming in. Okay, it's kind of like a give and take situation. So this could be maybe a divorce where you're coming into some type of an agreement. I do see that happening and coming to term, like, the final stamp being done in this year. Okay, health issues again. I do feel somebody out there has been suffering for some type of health issues, and you've gone to the doctor, but they just can't seem to find, what it is that's going on. Then you've been to the doctor several times, but the doctor hasn't been able to diagnose you. I do see that now, we're going to say maybe April, May, they will run a test. I'm believing that this has something to do with your blood, maybe an iron or some type of vitamin deficiency, but it's causing other complications in your health. So it's almost like they're searching. It's like your wrist is hurting, but they're looking at your feet. Okay, so you're going to get the right test done, and they are going to find out that it's just really something that is very, very simple. Okay, coming into the new year again, I'm seeing a lot of love and time that we're passing with our family and our friends, especially this evening being New Year's Eve. And I do see a lot of reunions happening. So for you that have had, for me, my son came home, which was a surprise. And it was kind of funny. It's really early in the morning. There's somebody banging on my door. I'm assuming it's UPS. I opened the door expecting to see UPS, and it's my son. So it took a while for that to really settle in. So I do see stuff like that happening coming into this new year, maybe even in February. Lost loves reuniting. I'm going to see if I can pull out any other messages, because I know I have a lot of friends out there and I may not have touched all of you. I do see somebody that is struggling in their marriage. And you're together in this marriage, you're together, but at the same time, you're not together. It's like you're distance because there's some hurts, some pains, some arguing, a lot of strife and division going on in the home between you as a couple. I do recommend that you seek counseling before you go in to file for any type of separation, because I feel like you've been thinking about the separation. I also feel a female out there who has a husband who is a workaholic, and I see you seeking the attention that you're lacking at home from another person. This is only going to end in hardship for you and your family. So you need to decide if you're willing to risk that, because your husband is about to find out, and he's not just going to find out, he's actually going to see you guys together. Yeah, and for the ones that are having some arguments and stuff in the home, before you file for that legal separation, the cards are really saying to go back to your youth and how much you love this person, how much you cared for this person, you wanted to marry this person. Right now, what you're going through is something that's temporary, and you guys can work through it. So before you go and file, because once you file, I feel that you're going to hurt the relationship even more. Okay, I've got some cards popping out here. All right, I do see somebody out there is about to embark on a totally new journey. For 2018, you've been thinking about buying a home or selling a home, and it is going to be the time for you to do it. Seeing more so in the month of August, so later down the line. So start getting ready now for that purchase or for that sale. Okay, I see maybe at least 4 to 6 maybe. Starting a new beginning. I see a new beginning coming for some of you out there, and this is commitments and marriages, new loves coming in. Yes, I definitely see at least 4 of you in 2018 becoming engaged. Again, there's a decision that needs to be made, and I'm not sure if we're going back to a younger person that needs to make a decision about their schooling, but you've come to a fork in the road, and I really feel that God is asking for you just to have faith. And it's a blind faith, okay? You need to go deep within your heart and see if this is the path you want to choose. And it may not be the same person dealing with schooling. This may be, somebody making a career choice out there. Okay. All right, kind of winding this down now. For the 6, I do see that for someone out there, your 2017 was full of a lot of hurt and pain. A relationship ended, and you did go through a lot of depression. You did go through a lot of sadness. You truly do miss this person. You truly do care for that person, but it's time that you just let it go, because nothing's coming out of that. There's no going back. It's time for you to move forward. Okay, you learned a lot from that relationship, and you deserve to be loved. And you're not going to get it if you go back to that relationship, okay? All right, I believe that's all the messages now. So for all of you out there, have a good and safe New Year. Happy New Year.